Let me just pause my music. There we go. So, I've never been like a sports-oriented kid, right? Like at all. I never, ever. I've always been a video game sort of indoor, don't want to hurt myself sort of kid, right? And I was the kind of kid when I was little, and even when I got older, even when I was in like grade 7, grade 8 in high school, I was like scared of catching a ball or going for like trying to kick a soccer ball or whatever, just because of all the other people like involved. And I didn't want to get like knocked over or like smashed in the face or anything. So I was like actually nervous about doing these things because I didn't want to get injured, and it was like a big deal to me. Like I really like cared a lot about that. Um, you know. So basically, me and a couple of people who I was like good friends with, we uh we decided we were gonna do like in grade 7, or maybe it was grade 8. I don't know. Like early high school, we decided that we were gonna do some like football. Yeah, we are gonna do some like, and this is football like American football, like football. But I mean, I was really hesitant about this, of course, because yeah, I don't wanna do that. But we were just like playing with friends, so it was fine. It was just like these small, small games and whatever, and it wasn't like super hardcore or a league or anything. It was just like at lunchtime, we just like get a bunch of people together and just like play with ball from the gym. Um, and basically, how this always went was we had like two sides, and there were three people a side. So it was just like running it back and forth over a short distance, three people a side. These little games of football. And whatever team got me was always like the strongest team other than me because I was useless, right? I was like the most useless player ever. Um, so I would kind of just like run, towards the goal line or whatever, and just like hope that maybe I can do something. And oftentimes they'd throw it to me, and I would just like fucking miss completely. Like I would just try and catch it, but I'd try and catch it like off to the side so I didn't get like nailed with it or anything. Like I'm a pathetic person for sports. Like I'm absolutely awful at most sports. Uh, unless I can like get into it like LARP or something, but that's different. Um, so anyway, uh, most of the time I was pretty useless. But there was this one time, okay, and this is like two or 3 months into us like doing this pretty much every day, and like my friends are super patient with the fact that I suck and whatever, so they'd always like try and get me involved. But there's this one day, and I remember this really clearly because I was about halfway down sort of our field that we'd assigned as a field, and the person who had the ball like threw it over to me, and I'm like, oh shit, it's coming, and I caught it, and the act of me catching it just froze the game. Just I caught it, and everybody stopped, and they're just like, holy shit, he actually caught it. And while everybody was like standing there going like, whoa, he actually caught, I ran it to the end. Like as soon as I caught it, the first thing I thought was, okay, I gotta run now, and like I bolted super fast because I thought I was gonna be like chased down. And I'm pretty fast over short distances, but nobody even moved. Like I got to the goal line, and or whatever end zone, whatever you say in football, I don't fucking know. And like held this ball up, and I'm like, I fucking scored, and everybody hadn't even moved. They're just standing there like, that's a free point. He caught the ball. Him catching the ball is basically a point. Like that's fine, whatever. So there you go. There's a sports related story from my history. Uh, and I mean, it's not like a super long one or super complicated, but I'm god awful at sports. I'm still really bad at sports.